They've won 5 Grammys, sold over 65 million albums, kept themselves on the cutting edge of rock for 18 years, and even inspired a hit Broadway musical. So, what could possibly be next for Green Day? How about releasing 3 albums back-to-back and going on the town with ABC's TJ Winnick?
Do you have the time?
From underground punk to serious pop commentary on the state of America, Green Day has been blazing their own musical trail for 18 years. With 65 million albums sold,
Oh, these damn paparazzi.
it's been quite a journey for lead singer Billy Joe Armstrong, bassist Mike Dirnt, and drummer Trey Cool.
This is sort of the quintessential rock star moment, isn't it?
20 minutes ago in my hotel room is probably a little bit of a better story.
We caught a ride with the trio this past Saturday on their way to play New York's Irving Plaza, the scene of their first headline show in the city, all the way back in 1994.
How do you keep it fresh? There are countless musical acts that break up because they can't stand each other anymore.
We actually like spending time together. Like when we're not on stage, like we're hanging out.
Once teens playing punk rock,
You know what?
they are now men,
I'm all of your dads.
all around 40, all with children.
You know, you're all parents, right? I mean, can you still be
Apparently.
crazy and hard-charging punk rockers? I mean, is that still possible?
I think it's good to be honest to your children. Let them know who you really are, and let them know how to live life and chase your goals, and be real.
My younger son is a guitar player, so we have a good language that we can speak with each other through music that I don't think a lot of parents really have.
While they may have more responsibilities now, Green Day continues to reinvent rock stardom. This Tuesday, they released Uno, the first album in a trilogy. In November, 2 months later, they unveiled Dose. Finally, in January, Trey.
3 albums. What we're doing right now is sort of the short attention span of the culture and how things go from Snooki and JWoww to all of a sudden it's insanity workouts and stuff like that. It's just the way we look at it is just like we're part of that culture. We're part of having sort of attention deficit disorder.
Some might consider the staggered triple release a risky move, but for Green Day, it's nothing new. Consider 2005's American Idiot, the rock opera turned Broadway musical. Now considered by many the seminal album of the decade.
Calling out to idiot America.
The music was a condemnation of an ambivalent America led by George W. Bush.
We didn't know if people were going to agree with what we had to say or not. It was just a bold statement and we made it. You know, it's better to regret something you have done than something you haven't done. We don't really go by what the trends are. We don't really go by, and I think that's what's kind of created our longevity.
On Saturday, the band played with abandon for over 2.5 hours straight, whipping the crowd into a frenzy with a mix of old favorites and new releases. Incredibly, after all these years, all 3 consider this the most creative time in their careers.
We brought everything back into what it's all about to begin with, and that is writing a good song.
Name an award, and they've probably won it, including 5 Grammys. Despite all their success, Green Day has never lost the enjoyment or the innocence of taking the stage for the very first time.
Is it more difficult on some nights than others to bring your A game?
I think as long as we get nervous before we play a show, I think that's the key, that we care about what we're doing. And you want to bring everything you have and leave nothing left on the stage every night.
For Nightline, I'm TJ Winnick in New York.